بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الكريم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. ربنا زدنا علما. اللهم إني أسألك الإخلاص والقبول وأن تنفعنا اللهم بما نقول. اللهم أمين. وبعد. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Tajweed 101 course, simple step-by-step Tajweed course that enables you inshallah to learn how to read the Quran properly inshallah and understand its meaning. Welcome, my name is Maghfira and I am an online Quran teacher and you are watching Maghfira 101, the place to learn and know and understand how to read the Quran properly and understand its meaning inshallah. And today inshallah we are going to continue the course that we already started, and today we are going to continue a new articulation point. We started the tip of the tongue and we knew that lots of letters are articulated. Today inshallah we're going to know what are the letters that produced from the tip of the tongue, especially Sin, Zay and Sad. So today inshallah letters we are going to read Sin, Sad and Zay inshallah. Sad and Sin and Zay, these three letters are emitted from the tip of the tongue and the palates of the two lower incisors. And this is very important thing and very important note. The tongue is touching the lower front incisors, okay? And the sound passes above the two front lower incisors between the upper and lower incisors. There is a little space left in between the tip of the tongue and the palate of the teeth when pronouncing this or these letters. So, so, sa, and zay. The tongue should be touching, as you see here, the tip of the tongue should touch the inner place or inner axe of the lower front incisors. Okay, this is very, very important. So, these letters are called al-huruf al-asliyah. Due to their emerging from the tip of the tongue, also they are called of letters of al-safir. Letters of al-safir. Safir means whistle. Okay, sure, because of the characteristics for these letters. So these letters are characterized by this whistle. Okay, and that's why they are called letters of al-safir, letters of whistle. They are called because they accompany with a whistle type sound when they are emitted properly. So Sad, Zay and Sin, the three are emitted from the tip of the tongue when it touches the lower teeth or lower front incisors. Sad, Sin and Zay, you see here, we have two types. Here there's Sin. Here, this one is Sad. So Sad, we have to elevate the back part of the tongue, touching the tip of the tongue, the inner palate of the lower incisors, and the sound should be go towards the sky. Don't push the sound outside. Don't say it as a so, like this. It will be so weak. It is not so. It is saw. Make sure to listen to the sound inside. Don't push sound outside. Don't say it as a so. By this pushing air will weakens the letter and make you feel it is so hard letter. Okay, so it is saw. Mention or make sure not to move the lips when you read Sad letter, because it is not a lips letter, it is a tongue letter. So we need to put the pressure or put the tension on the tongue, not on the lips. While Sa and Zay, there is no elevation on the back part of the tongue as Sad letter. Okay, and for the Sin and Zay, the difference between Sin and Zay is Sin, lots of air produced, while Zay, no air produced. So as, lots of air produced, while Zay, as, there's only sound. And that's why these two letters produces different sounds. Okay, so as, else, like this. Okay. The term palate refers to the long axis of the tooth, and in this case, the long axis that is on the internal side rather than the external side of the teeth. Let's see. This is, if we zoom in, okay, if we zoom in, you will find that the tip of the tongue is touching the roof of the inner palate. This palate, which is this side of the lower teeth, is called palate. Okay, so this is the way to read letter Sad, Zay and Sin. So Saw, صا 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 صي صو أص زا زي زو أز سا سي سو أس, like this. Sad, it is one of the tafkhim letters, and it is also has the characteristics of adhering. And adhering, it is to keep the sound held between the tongue and the roof of the gums. Okay, let's see. If it is not made heavy enough, it sounds just like or very close to sin. The elevation of the tongue with the sad is not at the articulation area, but rather with the back part of the tongue. So it is not so from the front part. No, it is from the back part of the tongue. So we have to do three things to make sad properly. Number one, elevating the back part of the tongue. Number two, let the sound to be inside. Don't push the sound outside. Okay. Number three, let the sound to be inside, directed towards the roof of the gums, and held or imprisoned between the roof of the gums and the roof of the soft palate, okay, of the mouth palate. Okay, so so si so 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 si so as so si so as so si so as, like this. Okay. So this is the information that I have for you today. Check them, and if you have any question, I'm so ready for that. جزاكم الله خيرا for your watching. Catch you the next lesson إن شاء الله. سبحانك اللهم ربنا وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.